Hey everybody, Matt Green here, and welcome to episode number 7 of Smart Talk. And today we're going to be talking about scheduling your daily routine properly, eating enough fiber, Psyllium husks, and reducing inflammation.
Georgia asks, I've retired and I'm trying to keep some sort of schedule that won't turn me into a couch potato. My husband still works and leaves home around 6 a.m. I found that I can get up, have a coffee, and then lie on the couch and actually sleep for another hour, which really refreshes me. Is that bad for my metabolism? I usually go to bed around 11 p.m. and sleep straight through until 5 or so. Also, what's a healthy small snack I could eat around 10 p.m. so I don't wake up because of hunger pangs? Thank you.
Hey Georgia, great questions, and it's definitely important to find a really great schedule that you can stick to for the long term. And it's also good every once in a while to switch your schedule up so you keep things fresh and so you don't get bored. So scheduling is really important, so I totally agree with you on that. And to answer your question about getting an extra hour after you wake up of sleep, and that's going to be fine. You can definitely do that. It's going to be okay for your metabolism, and getting enough sleep is actually really essential for keeping your metabolism working efficiently. So it's definitely important to get a good amount of sleep, and taking a nap and for an extra hour is fine as long as you can get to sleep at night, all right? And for snacks at night, that was one of your other questions, I would definitely recommend something that is high in protein. So something like celery and almond butter, celery sticks and almond butter. You could have an apple with cinnamon. Those are great snacks. You could make deviled eggs and just have one of those on hand at night at around 10 o'clock or whenever you want a snack. So there's definitely a lot of options out there, and there's just there's a lot of options. You just have to pick the foods and snacks that you really like, and that'll fit fine into your routine. I'd really highly recommend staying away from anything sugary. You want to stay away from sugar at night, and in general you want to be watching out for sugar and staying away from it. So I would really stick to, as I was saying, foods and snacks with high protein that will keep you full. And when you wake up, if you eat the right snack with protein, you're not going to feel hungry at all. And you'll be ready for breakfast. You could even hold off for an hour after you wake up to eat breakfast, because you probably won't be very hungry if you have something at 10 o'clock that's high in protein, and then wake up in the morning. You should be good to go, and you can just have your coffee. Or if you're really hungry still after eating a snack later at like 10 o'clock, then you can also have breakfast too. Something like eggs would be great, and yeah, that should work out really well for you.
Patty asks, I have many joint pains and a pain in the middle of my back, mastectomy on left side. Just had a CT scan with contrast and all looked good. Could all my pain or most of it be coming from my diet? I feel very tired all the time, but I am 75 years old.
Fantastic question, Patsy. And inflammation is definitely a huge factor from the foods that we eat. So if you're eating a lot of processed foods, or foods with a lot of sugar, or foods that are high in carbs, then you're going to feel very tired. Your joints are going to be achy, they're going to be inflamed, and you're going to be in quite a bit of pain. So you really want to focus on improving the quality of foods that you're eating, and you want to eat foods that are high in protein and high in healthy fats. So things like avocados. We've gone through a big list of these foods before, and we have them all over the website. I would recommend checking out the manual section. We have a massive list of foods in there, broken down by vegetables, fats, proteins. It's a really great list that you'll get a lot of great information out of, and you'll get a lot of ideas for yourself too. But yeah, reducing inflammation is really critical, and as I was saying, eating foods like avocados, a really great healthy fat, eating lean proteins like chicken, turkey, grass-fed beef, those are really great foods that are going to help reduce inflammation. And when you're eating carbs like breads and pastas and muffins and really starchy and high carb foods, then it's really going to cause a lot of inflammation and pain in your body, so you really have to be careful. And eating these foods can cause a lot of inflammation, and it really all starts in your cart at the grocery store. And if you put any type of processed food in your cart at the store, it's going to end up in your body, because willpower is not the best way to have success with your health. You want to make sure that you're just providing your body with all the right foods that it takes to feel great and improve your health. So it's really important that you provide yourself with all the right foods in your cart so that you can feel your best. And if it's in the house, you're going to eventually eat it. So you want to make sure that you only put good foods in your house so that you don't, have a weak point and you just eat all the unhealthy foods. So you want to make sure that you're always supplying your household with healthy foods, and that's going to help you in turn reduce inflammation. It's going to increase your energy levels, and you're going to feel great.
Lou asks, I'm planning knee replacement surgery in 2 months. Due to knee problems, I'm not exercising much and gaining weight. I want to lose weight without starving and need exercises to help weight reduction. What do you suggest? I tried water aerobics, for the most part hard on knee, totally frustrated.
Hey Lou, great question, and the answer that I'm going to give you may surprise you, and it's going to flip your thinking totally, and it's going to provide a new outlook on living healthier and losing weight. So you're in pain with your knee, and you're going to be having surgery, and you're doing water aerobics. So the water aerobics is great, and I highly recommend it. It's great to exercise and increase your heart rate a bit. That's great, but it's not going to help you with losing weight. Unfortunately, exercise in general isn't going to help you lose weight, because eating too much bad foods, for example, can really, you can't out-exercise poor nutrition is basically what it comes down to. So you really have to work on the foods that you're eating. And even if you're sitting around a lot, you can still control your weight by eating the right foods. So it's really important that you follow the meal plans that we have planned out for you, and that's going to help you keep your weight balanced without big spikes or big lows. And it's going to be hard to get the lows, but you're not going to get big spikes of weight from sitting. You're going to keep your weight at a steady level, or lose weight if you want to, and that's going to be all achieved from following the meal plans that we have inside the members area. So it's really important that you follow all the foods that we recommend, and reducing processed foods, as we've mentioned over and over again, reducing processed foods is going to help you reduce the pain in your knee. It's going to reduce inflammation. It's going to help you lose weight even while you're out and you're resting your knee and recovering from it. You're going to be able to maintain your weight, and it's all by eating the right foods. The bottom line is improving the quality of foods that you're eating. It's something we cover a lot with this program, and as long as you're focusing exclusively on that, you're going to have a lot of success. And you don't have to worry about starving yourself. I know people think, diet, I'm going to have to starve myself, I can't eat, but that's actually the wrong way of thinking, because if you starve yourself, your body's going to cling on to your fat cells because it thinks there's some kind of problem. Your body's holding onto your fat for survival. It's a survival mechanism that our bodies have, and if we starve ourselves, we're going to store more fat, and it's going to be a really big problem. So the goal for losing weight and living healthier is actually eating more. And you want to be eating more foods, not processed foods. You want to be eating high quality foods such as lean proteins, healthy fats, lots of vegetables, and fruits in moderation. Those are the best foods that you can be eating on a regular basis. So you want to make sure that you're just focusing on your foods. You don't even have to do everything at once. You can do one meal during the day at a time. So let's say you want to work on your breakfast first. You can work on breakfast each morning for an entire week, and then the next week you can do breakfast and lunches. Then the third week you can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then the fourth week, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. So work on one meal at a time and just keep improving your health through the foods that you're eating.
Denise asks, can I add a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to my water?
Hey Denise, fantastic question. I'm so glad you brought this one up. And it's definitely a great thing that you can add to water. We really highly recommend adding lemon to your water. We also recommend having fruit-infused waters, but apple cider vinegar is another thing that you can add into your water that would be very healthy for you to do. And the reason that apple cider vinegar is great to add into your water is because it's actually a fermented food. So it contains some probiotics in it, which is great for our gut health. So it's a really smart decision on your part, and I definitely recommend it to other members as well. And give it a shot, and if you enjoy it, keep on having it. Or if you've already been doing it, keep on doing it, because it's going to provide great health benefits to you, and it's a great thing to incorporate into your routine.
Susanna asks, how often and when should psyllium husk be taken each day?
Great question, Susanna. And psyllium husk is actually an extremely important fiber that you should be taking on a regular basis, and I'm glad you asked this question because it's going to help a lot of people. And we also include psyllium husks in our Smart Cleanse formula because it is a really powerful fiber that's great for our intestines and cleansing them out. Plus, it's also great for balancing our blood sugar levels throughout the day, and that's also really important. And fiber also helps slow the absorption of sugar into our body. So it's a really important fiber. And we really need fiber from lots of different sources, and I'll go over when you should take psyllium and how often you should take psyllium husks in just a moment, but I wanted to cover how much fiber our bodies actually need to be in great health. So the recommended daily amount of fiber is upwards of 30 grams per day. So we need fiber from all kinds of vegetables, fruits, and supplements as well can help, such as psyllium husk. And all the different foods that have fiber include quinoa, avocados have fiber in them, and lots of vegetables have tons of fiber in them, and that's something you should be getting on a regular basis. But the 30 grams of fiber per day should include a variety of vegetables, fruits, and high fiber foods, along with psyllium husks. So you can take the supplement each day, and since we want to shoot for 30 grams of fiber per day, you want to get most of that fiber from the food you eat, and then you want to get a small portion as well just to add on to your day from a supplement, such as psyllium husks. So it just depends on the dosage of your supplement. Every supplement is different, but if you could get a few grams of fiber per day from that psyllium husk supplement that you're taking, then that would be great. And also the Smart Cleanse has several grams of fiber that it will add into your routine as well. And getting enough fiber is extremely important, and I'd also recommend taking it before each meal if you can. So I'm not sure how your supplement is given to you, if it's in several different tablets or capsules, but you want to, with the Smart Cleanse for example, we recommend taking that once before each meal, and that's going to help keep your blood sugar levels balanced. So that's something that we recommend, and depending on the dosages of the psyllium husks that you're taking, it may be entirely different. So you just have to read the label and see how much you're actually getting. But that's what I would recommend for psyllium husks, and the dosages and when you should take it. And fiber in general should be eaten daily. So it's really important for your body to get enough fiber to prevent disease, to keep your body detoxed, and to increase your energy levels, and really to have total health. So hopefully that helps you out with fiber, and psyllium husks is a great supplement that you can take as well, and it'll add a lot of fiber into your routine. The question of the day: what is your favorite food that contains a high amount of fiber? Leave your answer in the comments section below.